A very good morning, student. This is the lecture of object oriented programming using C++, and we have started our fourth unit, that is pointers and polymorphism in C++. This unit has 16 marks. This course outcome which is related to this unit is use polymorphism in C++ program, and these are the unit outcome which is related to this unit. In the previous session we have already see pointer to derived classes. Again, introduction to polymorphism. In this we have already seen the types of polymorphism, that is compile time polymorphism and runtime polymorphism. In this today's session we will see the compile time polymorphism. So the compile time polymorphism can be implemented by operator overloading and function overloading. Overloading is one type of polymorphism where more than one method share the same name with different signature or parameters and different return type. So what is compile time polymorphism means? Compile time polymorphism means providing value to the variable at the time of compilation before the execution. There are two implementation of this compile time polymorphism, that is operator overloading and function overloading. So what is meant by overloading or polymorphism? So one name and multiple forms means polymorphism. So overloading means what? More than one method has the same name but the working of these functions are different. We can call it as a different signature also. So in the compile time polymorphism, first we will see the function overloading. Okay, this is the point, function overloading. In C++, an user can create two or more functions that shares the same name provided their parameters declaration are different, that is a same name with different signature. Hence the functions that share the same name are said to be overloaded, and the process is known as function overloading. So see here, what is function overloading means? We can define same two or more functions with the same name, but the working of that functions will be different. Again we can say that signature of this function will be different. Signature in the sense of the different number of parameters, different types of parameters, or the what number of parameters. So the key to function overloading is a function's argument list, also called as the function signature. So what is the difference between these functions? The argument list means the name of the functions are same, but how to identify the functions? Depending upon their argument list. So it is also called as a function signature. So see here in this example, the overload function min, in which an user can create a set of functions which can have common function name provided the number of and types of parameter list should be different in each function. So see here in the main function, the min function is the overloaded function, or function overloading is implemented in the min function because these three functions have the same name, that is a min. But first min function has two parameters which are the integer. The second min function has again two parameters, but these two parameters has the data type character, and the third one has the same two arguments but has the double as a data type. So all the name of these functions are min, but the argument also here the number of arguments are same, but the data type of these arguments are different. So this is the function overloading, means same name but argument list is different because all these parameters has the different data types. Okay, now we will see the rules for function overloading. The default arguments of the overloaded functions are not considered as a part of parameter list by the C++ compiler. Second, the return type of overloaded function may or may not be the same. So see here in the above example, the return type of all these functions are same, that is an integer. So it may or may not be the same. We can write here character, we can write here as a double. Okay. Each overloaded function must differ either by the number of its formal parameters. This is a very important rule. See here, each overloaded function must differ either by the number of its formal parameters, their data types, or the sequence of parameters. Here in the case of this example, the data types are the different. Using now fourth one, using same name for two or more functions and performing unrelated task is a bad practice. So if you want to perform same or related task, we should use the function overloading. Now what is default argument? It is a concept of C++ language in which a function assigns default value for some or all the formal arguments, which does not have a matching argument in the function call, and those default values are known as the default argument. So this default argument should not considered as a part of parameter list by the C++ compiler in the function overloading. Now we will see one program to demonstrate function overloading. Now see here, these are the three add functions, that is a string add, double add, and integer add. Now in the first add function, there are two parameters having data type string, and in this function they are performing string 1 plus equal to str2, means what? str1 equal to str1 plus str2, means here they are adding both the strings and storing it into the string 1, and it is returning the value. So this is a function is for the adding two strings. Now second is a double add, double variable 1, double variable 2. Here also two parameters, but they have the data type double. Now by using this var1 plus equal to var2, here we are adding var1 plus var2 and storing the value into the var1, and here returning the var1 means the addition of these two double values. Now in the third function, there are again two parameters but having data type integer, and here again we are adding these two variables and returning the addition of this number. So now in this example, the all three functions has the same name, that is a add, but they has the different data type of its parameter. Now in the integer main, see here cout equal to add 10, 5, means this is the add function which has integer as its parameter. Okay, that is a this function, this is a function, and now the value for this is a 10 and 5. Now 10 plus 5 is 15. Again this add function who returns the double type of value. So 56.10 plus 5.5, it is a 61.6. Now third one is a add function whose parameter has the string data type. So function overloading, the concatenation of this string is a function overloading. Now this is the program to illustrate what is the function overloading. In the next session we will see the operator overloading.